today in this video I'm going to discuss important questions, 2 or 3 mark questions from the chapter alcohols, phenols and ethers. So these are 3 questions that are very important and very high chance of being asked in exams, and children generally make a mistake while attempting these questions and while writing these questions. So please watch carefully and learn and try writing them down as you watch the video. We're going to discuss, children, now alcohols and phenols, important questions, mainly 3 or 5 marks questions. These are the subjective questions which are generally asked in exams. So first question is, discuss mechanism of acidic dehydration of alcohol. How to attempt this answer? You are supposed to write these 3 steps. This is exactly what is given in NCERT. Formation of protonated alcohol. First, acidic medium will make this O undergo protonation, giving us a positive charge on oxygen, that is forming a protonated alcohol, which is also called oxonium ion. Just remember, we always end every positive ion with EM. So since there is a positive charge on oxygen, this is oxonium ion. This reaction is fast and reversible. 2 things that you must remember. And the second step, this oxonium species will lose water. O being electronegative, and now it's carrying a positive charge also, is going to attract this shared pair towards itself, generating a positive charge on carbon. So through a slow and reversible step, water will be lost and a carbocation will be formed. And every reaction where a carbocation is the intermediate, rearrangement also becomes possible. Must remember this. Okay, rearrangement, if possible, can take place. Ethyl cation, there is no chance of rearrangement, but otherwise it is possible. So this now loses this H plus back to the acid, and this electron pair comes here forming ethene and H plus. Acid used in step 1, basically acid which was used in step 1 is released back in step 3. Okay, and to drive the equilibrium to the right, ethene is removed as it is formed. So learn it. You can even pause this particular video and learn it, write it 2 times and check whether it's done or not. Children, this will really help you. The second question is, discuss mechanism of acidic hydration of alkene. So just remember one point you must keep in mind. Dehydration is done on alcohols. Dehydration means De means loss, hydration means hydra means water. So dehydration means loss of water leading to formation of an alkene. This is dehydration. And hydration, ation is an additive process. Hydration means addition of water on an alkene. So addition of water on an alkene is going to lead to formation of alcohol. So please remember, dehydration, you need to remove water. So you need to be using concentrated sulfuric acid. Concentrated sulfuric acid, which is a dehydrating agent. For hydration, you need to add water. So you will use dilute sulfuric acid here. Sulfuric acid because we need acidic medium, and dilute because we need water. Water is the main additive. We have to add water to an alkene. So be very clear about these terms. Dehydration will be done with concentrated sulfuric acid, and hydration will be done with dilute sulfuric acid. Now, let us look at the mechanism of acidic hydration. Acid is catalyzing the process. Since it is hydration, we are going to get this H plus from dilute sulfuric acid, and dilute means lot of water. Product formed is one side H, one side OH gets attached, and the reaction obeys Markovnikov's rule. Okay, so propene plus water, according to Markovnikov's rule, H goes to a carbon which already has more hydrogens, and OH gets attached to the other carbon. We get isopropyl alcohol or propane 2-ol. Mention the names of the products formed as well to make your answer good. Now, the steps of mechanism is what is asked. Step 1 is, this is one point, children, which children make a mistake in. So please be extra careful about this step. H plus is never present as such as a naked ion. It is always present along with the solvent in the form of hydronium ion. So in the first step, you will show ethene plus hydronium ion and not just H plus ion. Do not forget this point. Ethene plus hydronium ion will form carbocation plus water. So basically what is happening, this electron cloud is shifting here and this is going to pull one H plus from here, water moving out, and we get formation of carbocation. Now according to what I've shown here, this electron cloud will shift here and this will take up H and the carbocation will be formed this side. Now nucleophilic attack of water on the carbocation, water having lone pairs is a nucleophile, so it attacks this positive site and we get formation of oxonium ion, that is protonated alcohol. Protonated alcohol, and this protonated alcohol now is going to undergo deprotonation. De means loss. Deprotonation is loss of proton. Who pulls a proton? Water pulls a proton back from here, forming hydronium ion, and we get formation of this alcohol as the final product. Okay, mechanism as given in NCERT should be followed, should be practiced. The next important question of this chapter, an extremely important subjective question from this chapter, is compare acidic nature of alcohols and phenols. Very, very important. So to begin with, phenols are more acidic than alcohols. Why? Because all this that I'm explaining and writing, this is how you should be expressing your answer to get full marks in exams. Phenols are more acidic because phenols ionize to give phenoxide ion plus H plus. Alcohols give alkoxide ion plus H plus. Phenoxide ion is more resonance stabilized. Why? You will draw the resonating structures and show that the negative charge of phenoxide ion is dispersed. So phenoxide ion is more resonance stabilized due to dispersal of negative charge, whereas alkoxide ion is destabilized due to intensification of negative charge by plus I of this R group. Due to electron releasing alkyl group, the negative charge is intensified and intensification of charge leads to destabilization. Do not forget this point. So these are the key words that you should be keeping in mind. The key words are phenoxide ion is resonance stabilized due to dispersal of negative charge, and here destabilized due to intensification, which is further due to plus I of R. Now, further you're going to write in phenol, the carbon to which OH is attached is sp2 hybrid, which means more electronegative, which means electron withdrawing, which means it makes this bond more polar and release of H plus becomes easy. I repeat this point, children, since this is more electronegative, this will pull the electron cloud from here more towards itself. O in turn will be capable of pulling this shared pair towards itself, releasing out H plus, forming phenoxide ion. So, reason of polarity based on hybrid nature of carbon to which OH is attached. So all these points make your answer complete in all respects. Also, in resonating structures, if a question is asked, children, they don't ask you to compare between alcohols and phenols, but they just ask you why are phenols acidic. So if a question is asked why are phenols acidic, you don't have to give any comparison, but you just have to justify why phenols are acidic. Then you will be drawing resonating structures of phenol and suggesting in phenol there is charge separation, whereas in the resonating structures of phenoxide ion, as we have just seen, there is no charge separation. So you will suggest phenoxide ion is more stable than phenol. Therefore, phenols are acidic in nature. So all this to be discussed thoroughly in order to get full credit for your boards. So practice these questions from alcohols and phenols, important questions. And in my upcoming videos, I'll be sharing different categories of questions. Like in one, I'll be sharing all distinction pairs, all name reactions. So I'll be putting an entire series of videos. Keep revising every day. This next question is from ethers. So under ethers, an important question which comes in this category of 2, 3, 5 marks questions. Discuss the mechanism of preparation of ethoxyethane from ethanol. Ethoxyethane from ethanol. So ethanol in acidic medium at 413 Kelvin is going to form protonated ethanol, protonated alcohol. If the temperature is high, this loses water. As we have discussed in dehydration, if the temperature is high, 443 Kelvin, this will lose water, form a carbocation, then lose H plus and convert to an alkene. We've already discussed this point, right? But in case the temperature is 413 Kelvin, then this ethanol, another unreacted ethanol, attacks this oxonium species, leading out water and in the process forming this protonated ether, which loses water to form ether. Right? So mechanism of preparation of ethoxyethane from ethanol at 413 Kelvin. This is another important question that you should be taking care of. Stay tuned for more videos in the coming days.